Hey, this is Dave with the Shepherd School, and today what we're going to do is make a Sugru substitute. Now, Sugru is a proprietary silicone repair putty, and if you've ever messed with silicone, you know if you use it for really thick things, it takes a long time for it to cure because it takes moisture out the air to cure. You know, it's flexible, but it's not all that strong. Well, Sugru sort of repairs a lot of that. And it's very useful. Use it for all sorts of things. Today we're going to use it for two things. I'm going to repair the feet on my laptop, Mac laptop. These little feet came off, so we're going to repair that. And I'm also going to put a little dot on one of my house keys so it's easy for me to find my way in at the house. And to do it, all you really need is some cheap silicone, 100% silicone, the kind that when it cures you smell the acetic acid, you know, the vinegary flavor. I've got some cornstarch, and then I have some food coloring. Okay, you don't need food coloring, but it also sort of helps to let you know that it is curing, that you've mixed it well. Okay, now you can do this in a 1-to-1 ratio. The less cornstarch you put in it, the quicker or the slower it will cure, because the cornstarch absorbs moisture from the air, and so it lets it into the silicone mixture. The more cornstarch you put in, the harder it's going to be, the faster it's going to cure. Okay, about 5-to-1 isn't a bad ratio. So if you don't use any cornstarch, or if you don't use any food colored, this will mix up to be a nice white color. But if you use a little bit of food coloring, it lets you know that you've mixed it well. Okay, now I am using two things. I'm using some toothpicks, and to spread it I have a popsicle stick, works well, but I've got a little screwdriver with some duct tape. Alright, and we're just going to mix this until it is all nice and incorporated. I'm going to zoom in, let you see that. There we go. See, I've got it all mixed. Starting to come together. Now I'm just going to put it on the things that I want to put it on. Since I work nights, sometimes I have a hard time telling what is my door key in the middle of the night when I come home and it's all dark. And I could paint it, but this gives it a texture. And I'm just going to let that cure a little bit, and I'll rub it down. This is my MacBook feet. I'm going to put a dollop there, and when it dries a little more, I'm going to shape it. So here's my finished bumpers on my MacBook and my key. I've got a little line there, so I can put my thumb on there in the dark and know exactly which one's the house key. And because I put a texture on one side instead of just a little key fob that goes all the way around, I also know which side to put the key in. Right? So there you go. You can buy Sugru little ketchup packets. I think it's like $9 for 5 or 6 of them. $45 or so you get free shipping. But for the cost of silicone, you know, I just find it just about as easy to make it yourself. So there you go. I hope that was useful. Until next time, you catch us online, www.tngun.com.